Please, everybody, hold your applause.
Hello?
Zagreus.
Zagreus, how am I doing as a mother? Tell me honestly. Nyx has had so much to share about raising you. Foods you hated or enjoyed, your natural abilities, your friendships. She knows everything. Sometimes I wonder how I can ever compete.
Mother, I think you're doing great. And I'm sure you know it's not a competition between you and Nyx. I just get the benefit of having two great mothers rather than one. Or zero.
Thank you, my son. I know I wasn't there for most of the hard part, but I'm here now. Though when I inevitably, inadvertently trample all over your feelings at some point, please tell me, all right?
It's a deal.
Fais-le pour la peine, tiens!
Mother, I know there may not be many things you miss from living on Olympus, though I wondered if perhaps ambrosia may be one of them. And got you some, because, well, here.
Why, this really is ambrosia. How did you even acquire this, Zagreus? It brings back memories for certain, and never the bad ones, which I think it must be why we prize this stuff so much. This is for me.
It is, of course. And it's my dearest hope that at some point long from now, when you're relaxing with a bottle of ambrosia, dare I say perhaps with father, that these memories will be among the ones that spring to mind.
Oh, my son. I shall certainly not need ambrosia to think back upon getting to know you with the greatest fondness. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mother.
On va faire du stock, hein, d'ambroisie. Hein.
Saw your new pact of punishment out in the courtyard, Father. Impressed that you could find a parchment large enough to fit all the unpleasant stipulations. So you're taking even harsher measures to contain me?
Whether you consent to the terms of the pact is entirely up to you, boy. But in all your comings and goings, it is important that we have full knowledge of which property is being carried from the premises.
Oh, petit sautage, ta fillette.
You know all about the time I burned my father's hands to a crisp the moment I was born. He grasped me by the feet, and they caught fire. And that's why he still wears those fancy rings, to cover up the hideous scar tissue.
But that is such a splendid tale, Zagreus, deserving to be sung both far and wide until it turns into the stuff of myth, as deathless as the gods themselves. I'll gladly tell that one about.
Great. Nyx, have you seen Charon lately? Everything all right with him? I can never tell how he's doing.
Charon and I have not lately taken opportunities to correspond. But he has always been among the least dependent of my children, other than perhaps only the fates. This much I know and can assure to you. He always is content to steer his boat.
I suppose you were the one to thank for his assistance when it comes to selling me his wares and such.
No, he is the one to thank. Do not mistake his lack of speech for lack of cleverness. He serves this house as I do, but he does not answer to me.
Doesn't answer to me either. I have this awful contraband I wanted to turn in as soon as possible, if you don't mind taking it from me, Meg.
You still have no idea how to be upfront with me, do you, Zag? Why don't you tell me why you're here and what you want?
So the whole contraband thing, you aren't buying it, I guess. Although I see you took the bottle there now anyway. I wanted just to talk to you, and patch things up, maybe.
Patch things up? What is it, by your estimation, that could use repairs between the two of us?
I was naive. I tried not to get too close, but then I did, and said a lot of stupid things, and then... Well, we've since tried to kill each other lots of times, there's that. Look, I'm sorry, Meg.
You said a lot of stupid things, all right. And we Furies, we're not much for forgiveness or apologies. But I can see you're making an attempt. Now thank you for the contraband.
C'est beau.
Goodbye.
Oh, c'est beau. Oh, ça me fait pleurer.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, bientôt, ça va être ma petite copine.
Here's the latest cat, chef.
Tout. Oh putain, oh, c'était nul.
I'm much obliged.
Il y a des trucs. Un sang contre un diamant, c'est nul. Putain, j'en ai 12, ça sert plus à rien. J'ai envie de crever.
Achilles, something awakened in Varotha when I spoke the words. It revealed to me a form I'd never seen, wielded by the warrior called Guan Yu, handsomely dressed, and just as you described. That's no Greek name, is it?
No, I don't think so, lad. I don't know who this Guan Yu is, or where he's from, or even when he's from. But the fates must have a plan for him and you. Anyway, I think my part in this has ended. Varatha served you well, no? I trusted it in life. I trust it now. Fear is for the weak.
Fear is for the weak.
What is it, Zag?
Oh tiens.
Don't know what you're expecting giving this to me. If there's a catch here, I don't want to know.
We've been through a lot then, and I think we'll be going through a lot more yet. Consider it a token of our kinship.
Ouais, lui, c'est pas beaucoup avancé.
I saw you voided the old pact between Orpheus and your father. So now he gets to see his wife from time to time?
He does, and I did then. I think we can stand to see a little less of him if it means he can be happier for the remainder of eternity.
You really need to learn to stop meddling in others' affairs. Did either of them even ask your help? I can't imagine Orpheus did, and I'm guessing his wife's feelings were complicated too, from what I know of the circumstances of their final meeting.
What? Orpheus is my mate then, and I came to know his muse Eurydice as well. They still had feelings for each other, but with no way to communicate.
So you decided to step in. I think my instincts on the subject are just not the same as yours. I know your intentions were in the right place, but you know what? Forget it.
Sam, wait.
C'est un sale con. Non. Y'a pas la petite du ça.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
Donc on a 16 clés, c'est encore un peu juste. Voilà. On va s'entraîner un petit peu. Un petit coup de lire, hein.
Close enough.
C'est mieux là. Alors.
Oh, hey. Malphon, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death. The hidden aspect of an ancient god king.
Gilgamesh. Pour l'instant, c'est le bouclier.
Just protect me.
Les gars, d'assaut, machin.
Aegis, awaken. All right.
Ça c'est fini. On reprend le chaos parce que bah. On veut le chaos. Alors, voilà un truc. Donc le chaos c'est pas fini mais. Conditions difficiles, ça a un peu amélioré, non? Douane des enfers, frais de comédie, instant de général, recensement. Ouais, il reste encore des trucs. Hein. Température trop élevée. Douane des enfers. Et il m'en faut encore un.
No stopping me this time.
On va faire la dot des enfers.
There.
Word reaches us that you've come very far indeed, nephew. Striking distance from the surface. You just keep at it like that, and with our help, we'll have you out of there for sure.
Phew, felt that.
Zéro.
Going in.
Ah oui, la prochaine fois ça coûte 0. Oui, c'était le bienfait. Je ne perds pas de...
From the rumblings of the earth, I have deduced your father himself stands against you when at last you are about to leave these depths. It must be quite an interaction between you. Have I deduced correctly? Respond.
That's right, Master Chaos. My father personally takes it upon himself to stop me in the event none of his underlings beat him to it. He can be a handful.
Well then, consider bringing to one of your future interactions the small round catalyst which I provided you. The one in the shape you call an egg. It shall serve no purpose there at all. And if you succeed, then it shall bring us some amusement, shall it not?
Yes? Was I supposed to respond there? Let's see how this goes.
Prophétie annoncée. Faut que je le batte avec l'œuf. En fait, je l'ai déjà l'œuf. Donc, faut que j'ai juste besoin de le... de continuer comme ça et de le battre en fait.
It's you or me, fishies. Fish. Hellfish.
Okay.
To eat.
Well.
Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness. I have a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through. Got just the thing.
You know, I think I'm growing more accustomed to relating to a giant stone. Fair enough. Boldy, While on one hand I know that making offerings to you won't really help me get out of here, on the other hand, maybe it will?
Keep fighting, Magnus.
Anyone else? Hey, on no occasion whatsoever. Cheers to you again, Lord Dionysus, mate. This place is so much less dreary under your influence.
This is the greatest, Zag. This feast I'm headed to. I was getting a little concerned I wasn't gonna have quite enough to go around for everyone. Well, you just saved my evening, man. Too bad you couldn't be there, yeah?
Ouais, il manque un pour les deux.
Let me tell you something, Zag. I know your dad. He's got to be a real handful. I relate to that. You understand me, mate? So you get out of there and you'll be more than welcome here with us.
Feeling good.
There you are.
Whoops. Chaos has expired.
Ok, cool.
I have to pick a side.
I'm ever grateful, nephew.
My feelings here. I thought we had a thing, a close familial bond. Yeah, I'm really mad now that I think on it.
So that's the way it is then. Can't stay mad forever.
I just can't stay mad about you, Zag. And to be honest, why, I wasn't that mad to begin with. I just thought I'd shake your branches up a bit.
Cheers, mate.
Faut que je chope des clés quand même. Après.
Whatever, let's try it.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler. Why do I pay these wretches?
Finally.
Petite basse là. De pour ça pendant 10 secondes. Je le prends rien que pour l'amélioration, mais je m'en fous un peu.
Damn you. Going to want all this.
Bon, Caron, hop! Qui voilà!
Pleasure doing business. The haste of Hermes.
C'est pas ouf. C'est pas ouf.
Sorry I'm late.
You know Batty's not going to work here, don't you? I'm definitely not going to help you out of this one.
Come on, Meg, you can do anything if you set your mind to it. Though don't worry, Batty's just here for the show.
Then let's make it a good one. Come on.
c'était chaud. Putain, si le premier boss est chaud comme ça, on va pas aller loin. Hein. Pas aller loin. Ça faut le garder.
Which to choose? I need to purge a boon to get out of here.
Oui. Je dois faire quoi? Ah, je dois purger, donc je dois vendre un truc. Hein? J'ai pas le choix. On repousse vos ennemis.
There goes that one.
C'est bon?
I'll just go on.
Bon, moi je le perds pas, je le vends le truc. Puis en plus, comme c'était de la merde. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a un portail du chaos. Tant pis, de toute façon, je vais voir ma copine. N'hésite pas, quoi. Ah, les deux sont là.
They're both here. I've never heard anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspire to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and sing together, fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orphe? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Well, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
Yes. Les prochains trucs sont améliorés. Oh, reste.
Take care.
Come again.
Lord Ares, as bloodshed has become somewhat of a necessity in my situation, I'm very grateful that you're with me in this. I know never to take it for granted.
You're most gracious with me, my kid, and I remain enthralled as ever by your blood-soaked way of life. I trust the violence I have wrought on your behalf has been quite satisfactory.
Ok. Alors, ça n'a plus qu'à de Dionysos en fait.
You have the Shield of Chaos, Aegis. Quite unlike the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
Oh!
I'm here.
Il vient souvent en ce moment.
Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus. Don't be too reckless to outpace me.
I'll be as reckless as I want.
Don't die here, Zagreus. Next time. What is it with the generosity lately? Look, I'll just stash this with the rest. If you really don't have a better thing to do with it, then dump it off on me.
Hey, that's an idea. One of these days or nights, we'll have enough of this stuff to throw a feast to make all of Olympus jealous.
Hey, I didn't mean to lay the guilt on you for what you did for Orpheus, Zag. I just worry when we get involved. We can make matters worse.
You haven't ever made anything worse then. But as for me, I realized what you meant. I was so eager to do something for Orpheus when I first met Eurydice, I never asked them if it was okay.
At least things turned out well for them. But that was fortunate. Family troubles, personal relations, and the like. It's sensitive business. Though, who am I to talk? You didn't.
I'm glad you did that, then.
Ouais, casse-toi! Un peu d'argent. Poséidon, allez. On va aller voir tonton. Rien son soutien au père Poséidon, ce serait très fort. Là j'ai Dionysos que je peux aller voir. Ou Caron avec 509 balles. Mais, j'ai déjà un dieu à aller voir. Donc, autant en profiter. Je vais le faire comme ça juste avant de prendre la boss. Pourquoi pas le soutien de Dionysos, il est pas mal en fait. Alors, je préfère Déméter ou Poséidon ou Aphrodite. Mais...
Good day, Lenny. And now,
Ah, il y a un point de cache. Ok.
Nice. Come, fishies. I think I got one. It's a flame eater.
J'ai perdu une vie. J'ai perdu une vie.
It seems you're off to cooler climates then.
That's one less boon.
C'est un peu chier, hein, à chaque fois. Même si c'est pas ouf. Mais les deux bienfaits que j'ai vendus sont pas non plus exceptionnels. Donc ça va. Marteau. Il aurait aimé ça presque.
Want it again.
What is it now? good enough.
Allez, en messe.
Down there, you get the chance, you tell him I said hey. He's pretty decent with that lyre of his last time I checked.
Oh. Ah, ça sera bien, mais je vais prendre l'attaque. Ils sont plus rapides.
The haste of Hermes. Let's see.
Ouais, double récompense, on va la prendre. Hein.
Just how much you must want out there, young man. And I want that as well. Good thing for you, as I get what I want around here. Ask anybody.
Did I do something to deserve this, man? Because I thought that we were getting on just fine. Better than fine, but this?
Had to choose.
Just forget about what happened, yeah? Because I already did. I mean, it happens, right?
Fuck me right up.
Pas mal. Pas mal. Allez, oh.
So then I'll just keep waiting here. Yes. I'm tired. Oh. You owe me neither time nor generosity. And certainly not this. But if you truly have no better use for it.
Ouais, non, je savais pas quoi en faire.
It's not a matter of oh, sir. Please open your mind to the possibility, nay, the fact that there are those who care about your well-being.
Alors, t'es mon pote maintenant ou
You
quoi?
ever want to travel past this glade, sir? Elysium in all its splendors. There's a lot to see. Sure you're all right?
I'm sure enough, stranger. I traveled far and wide whilst I drew breath. That got me rid of any wanderlust. This little corner suits me well, I think. I have the statue there, the river. It's quite nice. So be it.
Change of plan.
Oh, il me prend la tête. Hein.
Exactly what I need.
Exactement.
Gods grant me strength.
Difficile, hein. c'est nul! C'est nul, putain! J'ai jamais aimé les bienfaits de Zeus. Je trouve que c'est pas terrible, Zeus.
Tidings of you. Well, my plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Honors the might of the sea, then, why don't you?
It's time, Mysterious. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded...
Meg, help.
I can fuck that then.
Foul demons, we shall thwart your each and every trespass at Elysium.
J'ai pas eu un refus de la mort quand même. Saloperie.
Shove it for a bit. Someone back home would probably die for this stuff.
Zagreus is patiently at work instead of resting here.
Let's think about this.
Ok, non ça c'est pas question. C'est de là pas question donc on va vendre ça. Qu'on avait récupéré, qu'on avait revendu déjà. Donc c'est la dernière fois qu'on vend un truc. Finalement en fait c'est pas si terrible parce que tu vends que 3 trucs et tu les vends en plus. C'est pas comme si tu en débarrassais. Donc
Gods grant me a swift satyr sack. A fishing point. I got one. It's a scupper, all right. Why not? Now here goes.
un peu déçu.
Time to make some changes around here.
Aha!
Maybe this way. You.
C'est là que tu vois que je suis incroyablement faible.
Down the chute. A moment's rest.
Tu m'étonnes.
Let's see what's in here. Should be useful.
Ah, ça c'est pas mal. Ça c'est pas mal du tout ça.
Should be able to get back through here.
Bon. Je galère à avoir du pognon. Hein. Allez, vas-y.
Let's see here.
Peut-être dû accepter quand même.
Have spoken.
Santé, repousse les ennemis.
The power of the sea.
On va prendre ça, mais même si j'y crois pas. Mais... Ah, c'est lequel? Allez, c'est celui-là. Je pense que sur le genre de petits endroits, je suis très très fort.
Zagreus just loves whatever this stuff is. Oh, Zagreus.
Je suis full vie. Je peux acheter ça. Et ça, ou ça, et ça. J'achète la grenade. Tout sur la...
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
Thanks, boy.
J'y crois pas. J'y crois pas du tout à mon build. Déjà le bouclier c'est nul. Mais...
Alright, this is it.
Our last exchange left much to be desired for my part, but this time we shall see. fared more plundering of my domain.
I've had better escape attempts, I think.
Losing your spirit, same as ever there.
Fine.
You still resist. Observe. Darkness. Darkness.
Merde! Mais non, je vais pas y arriver, je suis faible. Je suis faible défensivement, je vois rien.
Darkness.
Tiens, mais c'est pas possible!
Let's finish this.
Let's see you deal with this. All right. Now this.
Not yet.
Ah!
How arrogant of you to think you are superior to me.
Bah ouais, non, mais non, là c'est nul. Là... Oh, le build était dégueulasse. Déjà le bouclier c'est dégueulasse, mais alors le build là, j'ai envie de vomir.
There's no escape. Welcome, my son.
Hey, tiens, prends ça toi.
Here, Mother. More bottled pleasant memories for you. I know you're glad you've long since left Olympus, but I'm glad you were there because the experience of it must have played no small part in making you who you are.
You know, the last bottle you gave me brought more pleasant memories than I expected. No telling just how many more of them I've tucked away. Say, would it be all right if I share this with your father?
It is yours to do with as you please.
Almost sounded like a no to me.
No, I mean, yes, please share it with Father if you would be willing. I imagine what few pleasant memories he has are all of you.
Nonsense. There's also Cerberus. Present company excluded. Come on, son. Your father has a lot of work to do, but I'm absolutely certain that he has fond memories of you. Though I know that isn't reassuring coming from me.
Everything is somehow reassuring coming from you, Mother. Mother, you'll forgive my asking, but your mother used to call you by a different name, didn't she?
Ah, don't remind me. Imagine if I called you Zaggy Poo from when you were born to this very moment. That's how that name felt to me. I much preferred the name my father gave to me.
Your mortal father, right? So he called you Persephone. What was he like?
He was kind to me, and funny. Little bringer of destruction I was to him. I liked that. He was right, I was a terror. Then he passed. I was very little still. My mother never spoke of him again.
Demeter mentioned him a bit to me. She seems... I don't know, but I don't sense that she regrets the relationship or anything. Just sad about the outcome, I think.
I suppose I can see that. I thought I might end up like Father. Growing old, wasting away. Then the time flew by, and I realized I was closer to Mother's side. Mortals certainly don't have it easy. But their limited days, it means they live their lives to the fullest, I think.
At least we've some of that in us.
Indeed, my son.
Hail, Prince.
Wanted to ask you more about Nyx and Chaos, sir. So they just drifted apart? I mean, why not just keep in touch? I don't understand. How hard is it just to say hello from time to time?
It can be harder than you know. For someone like Nyx, she was responsible for no small part of creation herself. As her relationship with Chaos grew more strained, she gave birth to strife, misery, doom, sons and daughters you don't hear about too much.
What, really? I've never heard Hypnos or Thanatos mention any of them, let alone Nyx. They sound like a handful. Where are they? What happened?
I don't know, lad. On the surface, I suppose. My point is, Nyx had her own problems to contend with. Dealing with her brood, governing the underworld all on her own before your father arrived. Her relationship with Chaos suffered for it.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you need exactly?
What's going on with Charon, by the way, if you can tell me, Than? He's never been particularly talkative, but he really seems to know the inner workings of this place.
I correspond with Charon all the time, but even I don't know the full extent of his responsibilities. He's an independent contractor of sorts, been here forever. Your father gives him plenty of space to work.
He must be compensated pretty well for having done this for so long, tending the influx of new souls and all of that.
I doubt he's in it for the compensation, Zagreus. There is no underworld without Charon. I think he knows that, and your father knows it too.
I never thought of it like that.
On va réveiller un peu, ça lui fait vite.
Get back.
Allez, tiens, prends ça.
Here, Meg. Contraband. I wish I could do over how we started.
I, too, wish for a lot of things. Unfortunately, there's no unraveling the fate's patterns. We can learn from our mistakes or keep repeating them. That's it.
What if I've learned from my mistakes? Have I ever done anything to hurt you since we've been like this? Discounting the unavoidable and frequent fights to the death.
There's nothing you can do to hurt me, Zag. It's just a question of whether you're worth my time.
Well, am I worth your time then, Meg?
You know... Let me get back to you on that. I need a little time to think it through.
I see. Take all the time you need.
Patch up the seating, update the menu, clean the stove, stock the honor bar, sweep the rug, dust the rafters, mop the flooring, pay the broker. Oh, sorry, Prince. Way behind on my assignment, so if you'll excuse me, please.
Do so. Wait, before you fly away. There must be something I can do to help pitch in with everything. Doesn't matter how good you are at your job. What you're describing, that's more than one individual can handle.
Your Highness, please. I know you mean well, but I have this. Wish everybody wouldn't doubt me all the time. Like that house contractor. Just gets to stand around waiting for work orders. Unless they come from me, then no.
Oh, that might be my fault. I've been giving the contractor lots of work. Some of those lounge orders must be coming from you, right? This place is really shaping up.
What? Wait. Then you're the one who's been authorizing all these improvements? Oh my. Ah!
Just trying to help. What's for breakfast? Dinner, maybe? Always a pleasure.
Oh. Ne songez pas, merci. J'ai bien envie de dépenser les gemmes.
Next must be someplace else.
C'était pas là, ouais. Il est mieux là. Et du mieux.
New details of another prophecy. Ready, Zagreus? Let me see into your past.
Est-ce que je prends le chaos dès le début? Ça concerne, enfin ça veut dire que derrière j'ai plus de. Je le garde jusqu'au bout parce que il faut que je batte Hades avec l'œuf. Ou alors je me le garde à la fin. Je le mets à la partie d'Elysium.
Might help. Fair and square. Let's see the last of them.
Chance de trouver un bienfait de qualité épique. Ouf, ça coûte cher. Altérant, la prochaine seule dans la chambre. Ouais, c'est une reroll. « 20% de qualité épique. Hein.
Feeling good. Let's do it. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in. Let's go with this one then. There's not much on the menu in the lounge, but maybe this will help. Excellent.
Allez,